Hey guys, this is Angie. I've been really busy the last couple weeks, so we're gonna talk as I do laundry. Last week I went on a trek. We were reenacting what the Martin and Willie Handcart companies went through on their way to Utah. They were Mormon pioneers, if you don't know. Um, anyway, so the Martin Willie Handcart companies, they left a bit late, and they left late in the season, and so they came across snow and other storms that if they had left earlier they would have had to deal with, but they still left trying to get to Zion or Utah. Anyway, so that's that. And so I went and I pulled a handcart and I went up Rocky Ridge and crossed the Sweetwater River. Oh, okay. So the trek was amazing. I just grew so much spiritually, and I came to appreciate the pioneers so much more. Um, it wasn't very fun. Like, it was so hard and it was so hot when we went, but it was so worth it. There was a like the first day we walked 9 miles, and it was hot, so hot. Like, people were struggling. There were a couple of kids that they went and they actually they made it till lunch, and then they had to drive back because they like someone had like a migraine from the heat or whatever, and so it was kind of crazy. So the first day, like, it was hot and everybody was tired, and then the second day we only went 6 or 7 miles, and it was a lot better because like the last 2 miles we had rain and cloud cover. Everybody was cheering for it. Oh my goodness, it was so nice. Yeah, and then we had a square dancing that night, or folk dancing. Like, we did the Virginia Reel and danced to Oh Johnny Oh, and it was so much fun. Like, I wish we could have danced more, and I wish there were more guys my age. Like, closest guy to my age is my brother. So anyway, I danced with my little brother's friends. It was kind of fun. It was still a lot of fun. And then the last day we had a women's pull, and what it was only the girls and the women leaders pulled the hand carts through half a mile of 8-inch deep sand, and that was so hard. We made a lot of stops as we went, and I don't know, like, there was one leader, and like, she was our mini cheerleader when we took breaks, because we took breaks, like, we went in spurts. There was no way we could do it all the way, and she was our little cheerleader. She's like, "You can do it, girls, we can do it." And so we did it, and at the end the young men were lined up on both sides of the trail just watching us. They weren't allowed to help us, they weren't allowed to cheer us on. Like, they really weren't technically supposed to be there, but they were there watching us. And I wasn't paying any attention to it because I was just plowing through, just trying to get to the end. I could see the end, and I was just going. I was so done. So much sand in my shoes. My calves were burning. Like, I hurt. And then the boy, but my mom, she saw, and every single one of those young men was crying. Like, even like even like the tough boys. Like, I don't know. She was saying that the missionary that was there, like, they're like the trail guides on it. He was saying that the missionary afterwards pulled them aside and be like, "Yeah, they're strong and they can do it, but don't you ever let them do that by themselves again." And the whole point was kind of to teach the young men about their priesthood responsibilities and and to like honor and respect women. It was really nice though, because afterwards, like, all the young men were getting us water and emptying our shoes of sand and getting us places to sit while we took a break. So it was nice to see the changes that the young men went through, like, on the trek, like just some of them like stepping up and really helping out. And then we had a few family devotionals, and what they did is there was either a young men's or young women's leader and their spouse, and my mom and pa were amazing. And so during one of our family devotionals, my pa was talking about, I don't know what I can't remember what he was talking about, but I just remember him saying that hard things are hard, but we can do them. And oh man, that quote is just amazing. Like, that's a mere quote. That's my pinboard of quotes and inspiring things. Like, it was amazing. Like, and it like helps me throughout the rest of the trek. Like, it's hard, but I can do it. It's hard, but I can do it. It's kind of like that quote, you can do hard things. Or I can do hard things, sorry. I have a tile of that, but obviously I don't read it. But, yeah, it was just really nice, I guess. And then we crossed the river. It wasn't really a river, like they had set it up, like just to mimic it, like about 20 feet. And they told the sisters that they could walk across on their own, but they really encouraged us to let the young men carry us across, so that the young men could help us. Yeah, my littlest brother carried me across. He just turned 14, or not just turned 14, he's 14, but like, I always think of him as being so little, but he carried me across, and goodness, like, I wasn't tearing up then, but I'm tearing up now talking about it. Yeah, it was just really nice seeing the young men step up and help out their families and like others. Yeah, there were a couple of young men that their family really struggled. Like, they were out of shape, or like the outdoors were just not their thing, and so like it was all they could do just to walk and keep up with us. But there were a couple of young men that they pulled their handcart like the whole way, and then there were a couple of spots that were like, they were like ravine type things, so you'd go down and then you'd have to come back up really fast. Like, I don't know, like, it was really hard to get past those. And they were in the front of the line at the time, and then they stopped and helped every single cart get up, which I thought was really cool. Like, just seeing people grow, I guess, I thought was really cool. Like, I haven't ever really paid attention to it before. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I'm going to girls' camp. If you don't know what girls' camp is and youth conference, well, I guess I should explain this before. Anyway, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and what our wards, or kind of like similar to a congregation, what they do is there's a youth program. The young men do a duty to God, like, little booklet thing, and they also are in, like, really part of the Boy Scouts of America, or like, depending on your country. I'm in America, so it's Boy Scouts of America, and they work towards getting their Eagles. And the young women have a it's called Personal Progress, and there's like different attribute, like there's different value experiences that they work on. So like one example that I can remember, like I got mine a while ago, or my medallion, I finished mine a while ago, but there's one where like for 3 weeks you do your best to get along with your siblings, and you give them like like encouragement or support or help with homework or whatever that they need. And so you keep like you do that for 3 weeks, and then you write down your feelings about it in your journal. Or they're like service projects, like a list of different stuff like that, or reading in the scriptures and writing down your feelings about certain verses on a subject, kind of thing. Yeah, anyway, so that's what that is. Youth conference is just where all the youth get together. And then there's girls camp and scout camp. I'm going to girls camp next week, or this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is my last girls camp. It's really sad. Girls camp for my ward has been amazing. It's so fun to get close to all the other girls and to your leaders. And my mom's actually going this year, and so I'm really excited because I'm the super YCL, like the super youth leader. And so like I don't know if I have to do anything because I don't have any certification of my own to complete. So I think I'm just gonna hang out and do whatever I want, and help the leaders out a lot, I guess. But yeah, that's what's been on my mind this week, I guess. I went to singles ward for the first time. That was weird. Anyway, like there's family wards, and then like especially in college towns, there's singles wards, and that's where when you're in college you go there to be with other singles or like other people who are unmarried. And it was so different. Like sacrament meeting was so quiet compared to family wards, and yeah, it was just really funny because I'm used to like I have younger siblings, so I'm used to them messing around or not exactly being reverent, but it was just a lot of, I don't know, it was really different. And then having the lessons taught by someone your age, I'm like super young because I just got out of high school, but like there's other people who have been in college for a while, and so it was just kind of like having the Sunday school lesson taught by like your peer group, and then having a relief society taught by your peer group as well was it was really cool because like I think we were more comfortable to open up and like be part of the discussion with people our age. And so there was like a lot of really good comments that were made about what we were talking about in our lessons, and I thought that was really cool because I'm used to my Sunday school classes where it's like cricket when the teacher asks a question, unless I'm the one that answers, and sometimes I get tired of being the only one that answers questions, so I don't, and then it's really awkward. Anyway, so many clothes. This is what you get when you clean your laundry before you go to youth conference, but you don't actually fold it. And it's not a deal because like it's not a big deal because you're not sleeping in your bed for like 3 days. But I've been sleeping like sideways on my bed or on the couch for the past couple of days because I haven't ever gotten around to folding my clothes. So yeah, that's my life. I don't fold my clothes. I clean my clothes and I keep my dirty clothes in a certain spot, but I never put away my clean clothes. Does anybody else have that problem? Want to tell me about it? What else? I'm still doing laundry. What else should I talk about? Don't know. Okay, I guess I'll call that good. Bye.